So all of us are trying to understand Bhagavad Gita as it is, which is based on the teaching of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami, who's fondly called as the Prabhupada and who's the founder Acharya of ISKCON. So before we start our chapter for the day, let's do the Guru Pranam and then start. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Namaum Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So the chapter 15 is called as the
Ma'am, we have done the chapter 16.
Sorry.
Mathaji.
16th chapter we are supposed to do, right?
Yes, Mathaji.
Sorry, I opened the wrong.
Daivasura Sampad Vipayoga Mataji.
Yeah. Correct. I have opened the wrong. Okay. Let me open 1 minute. Yeah. Yes. So today we are doing the 16th chapter, which is Daivasura Sampada Vibhaga Yoga. Okay, so here, as you know, okay, the Lord in every chapter, He's giving us some knowledge, right? And from 13th chapter, He's giving us deeper knowledge. Okay, He's also, now He has started telling us what are the qualities, okay, how, what are the gunas that we should develop, right? And He's telling what is divine behavior, what is demonic behavior. He's talking about the sattva quality, okay, how the 3 different types, that is when you are in the mode of goodness, okay, sattvic mode, what will be your qualities. When you are in the rajasic mode, how your qualities will be. And when we are in the tamasic mode, how our qualities are. Okay, so the Lord here again gives us some more knowledge on the divine and demonic natures. Okay. So here in this chapter, he tells us the 26 virtues of a saintly nature, that is divine nature. What are the qualities that a saintly person will exhibit? One is the fearlessness, that is you are fearless, that is you do not fear for anything, right? The divine people, okay, because they are intended. They when you do good, okay, when your thoughts are good, when your thoughts are pure, your mind is pure, and your actions will also be pure, then why do you have to fear somebody, right? So fearlessness is one. Then purification of one's existence, cultivation of spiritual knowledge, okay, that is also an example, that is also a virtue of a saintly nature, that is you cultivate this spiritual knowledge. Say all of you have now already in the you have kept one step in the cultivation of spiritual knowledge by registering yourself to this Bhagavad Gita course, right? And then charity. Charity is again a saintly quality. Self-control, that is you, one who can control his senses, one who can control his mind, one who can control his actions, okay? So that all comes under the self-control. Then performance of sacrifice, okay? You're ready to sacrifice anything for a good cause. You're ready to sacrifice your desires for the benefit of others, okay? So all that comes under the performance of, or the performance, that all that comes under the sacrifice. okay, and the study of Vedas, okay, one who will study Vedas, that is, you are developing inclination. What is the study of Veda? Basically, it is to understand the Lord, to get to understand the Lord more, to understand what our duties are, and to understand how we can reach the Lord, or what should be our karma, okay, all that you tend to get to more, how, what are the rules and regulations, like, right, what is the right way of doing things, everything is given in our Vedas, okay. So it is so nicely written in our Vedas, okay. We do not have to even I mean, like, you don't know something, you can just refer to the Vedas and you can start practicing, right? So study of Vedas is another virtue. And then austerity, okay, that is, you practice meditation, okay, and then simplicity, okay, simple, they you lead a life which is very simple, okay. And then non-violence, okay, or non-violence, that is, you do not hurt, right? Say, for example, Mahatma Gandhi, right? He took the path of non-violence to fight the English, right? The for freedom, for our country's freedom, he took the path of non-violence. Or even Buddha, right? Gautama Buddha, he preached non-violence, okay. So all the non-violence is again a saintly nature. Then truthfulness. So whatever you do, okay, whatever act, whatever you do, you have to be true to yourself, okay. um, um, Truthfulness is another quality, that is, you need to be true to yourself, you need to be true to your, to the others around you, okay. And then freedom from anger, okay. Controlling, freedom from anger means, if Lord yesterday told, right, you need to control your lust, you need to control your anger, you need to control your greed, okay. So when you are able to control these three things, then you are walking in the path of or you are one step ahead in the path to achieve perfection, right? So he told you have to control these three things, okay. And then, so one of that is the freedom from anger, okay. And then renunciation, that is, whatever I do not worry about the result, I only do my duty, okay. That is called as a renunciation, okay. I do not bother about the fruits of my action, okay, because I completely surrender to the Lord, and I know that the Lord is going to give me the fruits of my work, okay, at the time when he decides to give, okay. So I am completely I do not worry about the result, because I know that the Lord is going to give me, and so I have to only do my duty, okay. So you renunciate everything, whether I get good results or whether I get bad results, I put my 100% in whatever I do. I give my full I give my full what is that contribution, or I do not deviate from the work that is allotted, or from the responsibility that is given to me. Okay, I do not cheat in my doing. Okay, so all that is called as renunciation. And then tranquility. The be and maintain the calm posture of your mind. Okay, to being calm in whatever state, whether good happens, bad happens, whether I get a honor, whether I'm honored by somebody, whether I'm dishonored by somebody, I maintain my peace of mind. I do not get wavery or unstable because of somebody else treating me in a different way. Okay, so that is called as tranquility. And then yeah, aversion to fault finding, compassion for other living entities. Okay, so that is see, you would have seen some people, know anything they keep nagging. Okay, they say this is not nice, that is not nice, this should have been like this, that should have been like this. Okay, some people, if you see, They keep complaining for everything. Okay, so that is called as fault finding. Okay, so you do not build a mindset of fault finding. Then compassion for other living entity, that is, you develop empathy for the others. It could be animals, or it could be birds, or it could be your fellow human being, anybody. Okay, and then freedom from covetousness. Okay, that is, you do not cheat people. Okay, so you do not what do you say, do anything wrong for others. Okay, and then being gentleness is another saintly quality. Modesty is another saintly quality. Steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness. Okay, keeping your surrounding clean. It could be your house, it could be your classroom, it could be your lane in your street. Okay, so all that is cleanliness is another important virtue of, or is a saintly quality. Freedom from envy. Okay, that is, you do not feel jealous about somebody else in your class achieve something. I do not feel jealous about him. Or if I am able to achieve and the other one is not able to, I do not feel very proud of it. Okay, so I take both in the same mindset.
Ma'am,
Okay.
your network bandwidth is low, ma'am.
My network bandwidth. Oh, yeah. So forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness,
100
freedom
you have
from.
a
You're able to hear me, right? Kritika, you are able to hear me?
Okay. Please don't mute me. Keep me there.
yeah.
And
Okay.
I'll tell Mathaji.
Okay.
Mataji, are you there in the session, Mataji?
Yes,
Mathaji,
yes. Yeah,
Mathaji, to tell something, Mathaji, very urgent.
yeah.
The thing is that in the co-host Kritika,
Huh.
she told in that one in the chat box that she told that you told her and all the co-hosts, all the three co-hosts, that if someone joined late off his video completely.
Somebody?
If anyone, if for the
Uh-huh.
people who have joined late, it's better like that. Ma'am have told me to do so, to off their video. So she thought I joined late, and so she switched off my video.
Okay,
So,
okay. See,
Ma'am, I
don't
didn't
switch off.
switch off. Ma'am,
Okay,
I
fine,
didn't
fine.
switch
No
off.
problem, no problem.
I want to
Okay, the co-host, no, the co-host should not switch off the videos or do anything like that. Okay,
Yeah, Mataji, I'm not doing Mataji.
okay,
Ma'am,
okay,
I
no
didn't
problem.
tell in the chat box to switch off video. I had told you that ma'am had told us to send the attendance key. Means time to time you had told us to send attendance key, right?
Yeah, yeah. I have only asked you to share the attendance.
But someone is always disabling that video. So if you can, before making them the co-host, can you please tell them that not to make?
Somebody's asking us to unmute Mataji. Mataji, they only raised their hand, Mataji.
Mataji, whoever, Mataji, can
Okay,
you
okay.
co-host to not off the video before you make them, please? Like
Yeah.
today, yoga accommodation, everyone became, so could have told them at the first to not off the
Okay,
video.
Adrit. Okay, fine, Adrit. Maybe
Just
by
because
mistake it has happened.
trouble.
Okay, the co-host should take care, okay? So don't switch off their videos. If there is any problem with the network, then maybe I will announce, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, fine. So cleanliness, freedom from envy, from the passion for honor, these transcendental qualities, O son of Bharata, belong to godly men endowed with divine nature. So all these are divine qualities, or the Lord tells, he talks about 26 virtues, 26 qualities. What are all they? All these: cultivation of spiritual knowledge, fearlessness, purification of one's existence, charity, self-control, sacrifice, study of Veda, austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault finding, compassion for all living entity, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, freedom from envy and from the passion for honor. Okay, so all these are the divine qualities. And the Lord also talks about the demonic qualities. What are all they? Arrogance, okay? Arrogance, pride, being very proud of yourself, anger, okay? Conceit, that is you cheat somebody, falsely accuse somebody, all that comes under conceit. Harshness, being very rude to others, okay? Treat somebody very badly, okay? Maybe because it could be for any reason, okay? Any reason. It could be based on their caste, or it could be based on their skin color, or it could be based on their knowledge, or the educational background, or it could be based on their richness, or uh, poor, or any parameter. On any parameter, you should not distinguish. Okay, so you should have to treat all of them. Be kind, be humble to everybody. Harshness and ignorance. Okay, so all these are the qualities belong to those of demonic nature. The Lord himself tells. Okay, so what are the demonic qualities? Arrogance, pride, anger, conceit, harshness, and ignorance are all demonic quality. And the Lord also tells that the transcendental qualities are conducive to liberation, whereas the demonic qualities make for bondage. Okay, so when you pick up the saintly behaviors, okay, you will definitely climb up the ladder and reach the Lord, or it is easier to reach the Lord when you develop the divine qualities. And when you develop the demonic qualities, then you come one step down. Okay, you fall into this hell of birth and death cycle, right? Yesterday we saw that if you are practicing that sattvic gun, then you go one step ahead to reach the Lord. But when if you are rajasic or tamasic, then you are always going down. Okay, so the transcendental, that's what the Lord tells. The transcendental qualities are conducive to liberation, whereas the demonic qualities make for bondage. Do not worry, O son of Pandu, for you are born with the divine qualities. And then he also says, O son of Pritha, in this world there are two kinds of created being. One is called divine and the other demonic. I have already explained to you at length the divine qualities. Now hear from me of demonic qualities. Okay, so the Lord here tells about the demonic quality. So you can see here. Okay, so this man, okay, he's trying to kill somebody, and this fellow is a thief, I guess, and so he's robbing something. And this fellow is in some worried mood, like that. Okay, so and this fellow is trying to maybe do something that will create havoc for everybody. Okay, all that. So he says, now the Lord tells. Okay, so following such conclusion, the demonic who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence engage in unbeneficial horrible work meant to destroy the world. Okay, so the demonic people only cause harm to the other people. Okay, so if you see here, okay, so all of them here, everybody, they're causing something harm. Because of them, somebody else is in pain. Okay, because of them, there's somebody else, or because of their behavior, somebody else is losing something, or somebody else goes into pain. So following such conclusion, the demonic who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence engage in unbeneficial horrible work meant to destroy the world. The demonic,
Mataji, can I interrupt Mataji?
yeah.
Mataji, one of the co-hosts is doing mischief, Mataji.
What mischief?
She's now also stopping others' videos, Mataji.
Who is it?
I'm
Not in-
not able to find Mataji.
Oh, if you are doing like that, then I won't give permission to any one of you. Shri
And
Vijay.
she's making use of host appliances also.
Okay. So the demonic, taking shelter of insatiable lust, pride, and false prestige, and being thus illusioned, are always sworn to unclean work, attracted by impermanent. They believe that to gratify the senses, Lohit, there's some doubt, is it? If you have any doubt, I will take up at the end of the class.
Ma'am,
Yeah, where is
how
Lohit?
much Anantashesh is there?
Huh?
How much Anantashesh is there? 100 or 10 or 5?
How many?
Anantashesh are there?
Ananta Shesha.
Yes. 1 or
Ah.
5?
Mathaji, it's telling
Hood, how many hoods he has, you mean? The
More than
snake has
100.
how many hoods?
Mathaji, the one of the hosts are using the host appliances, and they're telling to unmute people and on the videos.
Where they're asking? In
I
chat,
don't know.
is it?
Host is wants to unmute you. No, Mataji, it's when the host are people are using the host appliances, and it's saying host wants to unmute you.
Yeah, Mataji, one of the co-hosts is doing that.
Okay.
Can you please make everybody back into participants?
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll come back to your question later, Lohit. Okay, so the demon, okay, they believe that to gratify the sons unto the end of life is the prime necessity of human civilization. Thus, there is no need, no end to their anxiety, being bound by hundreds and thousands of desires by lust and anger. They secure money by illegal means for sense gratification. Okay, so all this. Okay, so see, if you observe here, all these are the Raksic or the Tamsic kind of a behavior. So all that you are ending up in coming back to this world. Okay, so here the demonic person think, the demonic person thinks, so much wealth do I have today, and I will gain more according to my schemes. So much is mine now, and it will increase. So if you see here, all of them, okay, this here in the third picture, you have Ravana, and then here you have Kamsa, and then here you have the Hiranyakashipu. Okay, so all of them are wanting, all of them want to be the, they want to be considered, okay, as the superpowers, right? And they think that they have a lot of ego, and they want to be considered as the strongest, or they want to be considered as the most superior king, or they want to be they want to own the entire earth, and even the Devalok and everything. So the demonic person thinks, so much wealth do I have today, I will gain more according to my scheme. So much is mine now, and it will increase in future more and more. He is my enemy, and I have killed him, and my many other enemies will also be killed. I am the lord of everything. I am the enjoyer. I am perfect, powerful, and happy. I am the richest man, surrounded by aristocratic relatives. There is none so powerful and happy as I am. I shall perform sacrifices. I shall give some charity, and thus I shall rejoice. In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance. Okay, so all that are ignorant behavior, like how Ravana, he tries to cheat Mother Sita, right? And then he carries away. Why he does that? Because he wants to acquire everything. Okay, he wants to defeat Rama, and he wants to take away Sita and marry her because she's beautiful. And again, here you have Kamsa, who's trying to kill his own sister because he gets to know that her son is going to kill her. Okay, like that. And this Hiranyakashipu, he wants to kill the son because the son. Because he wants his son to consider him as the supreme lord, and he wants him to worship him and all that. Okay, so So all those are demonic natures. Thus, perplexed by various anxiety and bound by a network of illusion, one becomes too strongly attached to the sense enjoyment and fall down into the hell. Okay, so if you have all these qualities, attachment, pride, false prestige, ignorance, anger, envy, lust, and greed, okay, so you are going down the hell. Okay, you will come to this hellish world. But if you practice austerity, or if you practice the saintly or divine nature, then you will climb up the ladder. Okay, and slowly you will also reach the Lord. And then, bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, lust, and anger, the demon becomes envious of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So here, if you see in this picture, I had already shown this. Okay, so this is Shishupala, right? So where he was envious of the Lord, he didn't even have the gratitude that the Lord had cured him of his deformity. Okay, so he will not have any little gratitude for the Lord, and so the Lord also finally punishes him. Okay, so he was again, he is bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, lust, anger. The demon becomes envious of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is situated in his own body and in the bodies of others, and blasphemy against the real religion. Attaining repeated birth amongst the species of demonic life, such persons can never approach me. Gradually, they sink down to the most abominable type of existence. Okay, like how Hiranyakashipu was killed by the Lord. Okay, those who are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest among men, are cast by me into the ocean of material existence, into various demonic species of life. Okay, so he will put us down. These are the three gates leading to the hell: lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give up these, for they lead to degradation of the soul, as I already told in when yesterday it was told. The man who has escaped these three gates of hell, O son of Kunti, performs act conducive to self-realization, and thus gradually attains the supreme destination. Okay, so it is easier. So when you let go, leave, let go lust, let go the greed, let go the anger, okay, then it is easier. Okay, so if you leave all these three things, then you have gained control over your mind. When you gain control over your mind, then you consciously get into the practice of sattvic behavior. Okay, and then you also practice the divine qualities, and so it is easier to climb up the ladder. He who discards scriptural injunctions and act according to his own whims attain neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. Okay, so one who cannot control his senses, one who cannot control his body or the mind, then definitely he will not be able to follow anything. Okay, or even he will not even be able to follow what is written in the scriptures, right? So he who discards scriptural injunctions and act according to his own whims attain neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. One should therefore understand that what is duty and what is not duty by the regulations of the scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated. Okay, so you have to take the help of a spiritual master so that you understand what is duty, what is not duty, and how we should what accordingly how it is written in our Vedas and Upanishads. Okay, so the important learning for today is Krishna describes the 26 virtues of good and pious nature. Krishna says selfish, arrogance, hypocrisy, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance are the characters of demonic person. Divine qualities lead to liberation, and demonic qualities lead to destiny of bondage. What is destiny of bondage? Coming to this material world. Okay, you come back to the cycle of birth and death. So everyone who humbles himself will be exalted. Okay, so that is the important learning for today. Let me go to the other slide. Okay, yeah, so this is a Narsimha Stuti where the Lord demonic, we discussed about Hiranyakashipu, right? Who's one example for demonic behavior, where every time he makes an attempt to kill his own son. Okay, and since Prahlad Maharaj is a great devotee of Lord Narayana, every time Lord Narayana protects him. Okay, and so this is the Narayana Stuti sung by Prahlad Maharaj. Okay, so it goes like this: Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Praladadaya Daine, Hiranyakashipo Vakshashala, Shalatankanakalaye. Ito narasimha parato narasimha, ito narasimha parato narasimha, yato yato yami tato narasimha, yato yato yami tato narasimha, bahe narasimha hridaye narasimha, bahe narasimha hridaye narasimha, Narasimhadim Sharanam Prapade, Narasimhadim Sharanam Prapade. Okay, so all of you, I will share the PPT. You have to practice these two paragraphs today, and tomorrow I will share the entire bhajan. So practice the entire bhajan for tomorrow and today with relevance to the divine and demonic qualities. We have the story on Krishna devouring the forest fire, where it so happens that one day in Vrindavan, one night when all the Vrindavan Vasis are sleeping, right? After everybody have their dinner and all calves, boys, girls, ladies, and gents were sleeping in deep Vrindavan, suddenly there was a fire in the forest, and everyone got scared and started praying to Krishna for help. Okay, so suddenly fire catches up and it tries to destroy the entire forest. But we already know that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, where he himself radiate uh, as though some thousand suns are coming, emanating from him. Okay, and so what he will do, Krishna will try to swallow all the fire. Okay, so he swallows the entire fire, and that's how he protects the city of Vrindavan. Okay, so all the people, the animals, everybody will be protected by Krishna. Okay, so Krishna swallowed the forest fire and protected his cowherd friends. So all the Vrindavan Vasis came out running with happiness. Okay, so everybody will thank Krishna and they'll be very happy. So another story is the offering for the Lord Gopal. Okay, so this is from the instructive stories from the teaching of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yes, now let me give chance. Yes, Adrit, read. Adrit is not there. Okay, Devesh, read.
Long ago, a Brahmin was exploring different places. On his way, he reached Devouring and he wanted to spend a night.
Yeah, Anshika, read.
Jagannath Mishra invited the Brahmin to his house. Welcome, come inside in my house.
Aditi, read.
From where? From starting?
This slide.
Jagannath wished the Brahmin's feet and welcomed him to his house. And the Brahmin had a beautiful day, delight of the Lord Gopala,
Deity
of Lord Gopala with him.
yeah. Kritika, read.
Yes, ma'am. I want to cook some offerings for my deity of Lord Gopal.
Rishi, read. Rishi. Pratika.
Yes, ma'am. Jagannath Mishra gave him all the things that he needed to cook, like rice, dal, vegetable, milk, salt, jaggery, and etc.
Yeah. Parimala. Parimala, you're there. Rohan.
Yes, Mataji.
The Brahmin started to cook for Lord Gopal.
Cooking for Lord Gopal.
Then he prepared a plate with the cooked offerings.
Shreya, read.
He kept the offering plates in front of Gopal and started to chant the mantras to offer food to Lord Gopal.
Rishit, read.
Soon as Brahmin started chanting the mantras, little Nimai appeared there. He began to eat up all the offerings.
Naga Akhilesh, read.
Yeah, Mataji. Brahmin was very upset. He shouted, "Hey, hey, this child has spoiled my offering to Lord Gopal."
Neeraj. Srinidhi.
Jagannatha Mishri was very upset. He chased Nimai with a stick.
Abha. Sauresh.
Please do not punish him. He is just a little boy. I can just eat some fruits. Maybe this is what Gopal wants.
Pratham. Neeraj. Adrit. Neeraj, you're reading? Raghav. Devesh. Shreyas, read. What are you doing? Lohit, read, ma.
Ma'am, can I Lohit?
Yes, Lohit, read.
Jagannath Mishra requested the Brahman to cook again. He sent Nimai to a neighbor's house. Ma'am, can I tell another one?
Mathaji unmuted me.
Lohit, read. The next line you
The
need
ladies
read.
were engaging Nimai to play so that Brahmin could cook and offer peacefully.
Yeah. Either Krishna, read.
Brahmin started to cook again.
Srijal.
Yes, ma'am. After cooking, he prepared to offer. As soon as Brahmin started to chant the offering prayers, Nimai came running from the neighbor's house and began to eat offerings again. Ma'am, can I read the next slide?
Read.
Brahmin shouted, "Allah! Nimai has once again spoiled my offerings."
Yes, ma'am. Jagannath Mishra.
Ritika, yes, read.
Jagannath Mishra begged the Brahmin to cook once again. He assured Brahmin that Nimai will be locked in a room and put to sleep. It was very late in the night. Everyone was sleeping. Brahmin cooked the offering once again. Ma'am, can I read the next slide?
Yeah, read.
Nimai
Read
was,
Akshara.
Nimai was sleeping in the room.
Rishi. Naga.
Yes, ma'am. As soon as Brahmin started chanting offering prayers, Nimai heard the ringing of bell and he woke up. Ma'am, can I read the next slide?
Okay, read.
Okay, ma'am. Nimai came running. He stood right before the Brahmin. He started to eat the offerings. Hare Krishna, ma'am.
Hare Krishna. Devesh, read.
And then little Nimmal appeared as Krishna, a little Gopal with cows, forest cowherd, with cows, forest cowherd boys, gopis, and all offering. One Brahmin was
Anvi, read.
Yes, ma'am. Why are you crying? You are calling me to accept your offerings, and when I come to eat offerings, you are getting so upset. Ma'am, can I read next slide also?
Yeah, read.
The Brahmin was very happy to see the beautiful form of Lord Krishna before his own eyes. He then fainted. Nimai touched him on the forehead and woke him up.
Aditi.
Ma'am, the Brahmin was blessed. He ate the prasada very happily. Everyone woke up and saw the Brahmin eating prasada happy. And how was your offering? My offering was success.
Yeah, okay. So this is a story of a Brahmin who tries to offer. Okay, so he will be on a tour to all the pilgrim places. Okay, so when he's visiting different places, he also gets to pass through the village where Nimai stays. Okay, and also he decides to stay in Nimai's house or Jagannath Mishra's house. Okay, and that is, the place is called as Navadvip, right? And so Jagannath Mishra will happily welcome the Brahmin, okay, because he'll welcome, and he'll also give all honors, like he'll wash his leg, hands, and all that, and he will give a good hospitality to the Brahmin, okay, and the Brahmin will also be very pleased, and he'll say that the Brahmin will have a deity of Lord Krishna, and so he will tell Lord Gopala, and he'll tell that I want to perform the puja to the Lord, and also I want to cook some prasadam to the Lord. And Jagannath Mishra will be very happy to serve him, and so he'll say, I will give you all the ingredients that you want. You can prepare your prasadam, and so he will give him the rice, dal, vegetable, milk, salt, jaggery, whatever the Brahmin asks, he will provide him, and he will ask him to cook. And the Brahmin cooks his prasadam, and then later he serves the prasadam in a plate, and he will keep it in front of his deity Gopala, and then he'll start chanting the holy name, or he performs the puja. And when he's performing his puja, Nimai appears. Okay, he will come and he will taste the prasadam. Okay, and when the Brahmin opens his eyes, he sees that Nimai has already eaten from the prasadam plate. And this Brahmin does not know that Nimai is an incarnation of the Lord himself in this Kali Yuga, right? And so this Brahmin will be very upset, and he'll say, why did you eat from the prasadam? And you spoiled all my offering to the Lord. And when Jagannath Mishra gets to know that, he'll be very upset, because the guest is upset, right? And it is not a good thing that you upset the guest. Okay, and so it so happens that, and he'll take a stick to beat Nimai. Then the Brahmin himself will calm him down and he'll say, he's a small boy, it's okay, just leave him. I will eat the fruits only, and I'll eat the fruits only. And then, because the Brahmin would have planned to offer the prasadam, and then after some time have the prasadam as a food. Okay, and then again Jagannath Mishra will feel very upset because his son did like that, and so he will say, "No, no, I will send my son to the neighbor house. You, and I will give you the ingredients again. You prepare the prasadam, and then you can offer it to the Lord." And then so Jagannath Mishra will send Nimai with the other neighbor ladies. So these neighbor ladies will take Nimai away, so that he does not disturb the Brahmin while he's cooking and offering his prayers, or the prasadam to the Lord. And again, the Brahmin will second time offer the prayers and start chanting, and he starts praying. Nimai will again come from nowhere, and he'll again start tasting the prasadam. Again, the Brahmin is upset, okay, seeing Nimai eating the prasadam the second time. And then Jagannath Mishra will feel very, when he gets to know, he will feel very bad. Okay, then he will tell the Brahmin that he never did like this. I don't know why he is doing this time. And okay, now I will lock him up in the room, and I will also put him to sleep. You please, I will also give you the ingredients again. So kindly prepare the prasadam and offer it to the Lord once again. So again, by then it will already be evening, late evening, night, and so Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Mata will take Nimai to their room, and they'll also put him to sleep. They'll also go to sleep, and this Brahmin again starts cooking the prasadam for the Lord, and again he will offer it to the Lord in the night, and he'll start praying. And again, when he's praying, Nimai comes out of the room and he starts tasting the prasadam. Again, the third time the Brahmin sees, and he'll be very furious, and he'll start screaming, but then nobody gets to hear because all of them are fast asleep. Okay, and then later Nimai will appear in the form of Lord Krishna. Okay, and then he will, along with the other Gopalas, with the cows, forest, cowhead boys, gopis, and all the Vrindavan Brahmins. Okay, so so seeing this, the Brahmin will finally have a realization. Okay, that he saw the Lord, and then he'll be very surprised also. And then Nimai tells him, why are you crying and feeling upset when I eat your prasadam? Because you're calling me, I'm coming and eating the prasadam. And when I eat, you are getting upset. And when when the Brahmin sees Lord Krishna, Nimai in Lord Krishna's form, he will be very surprised, and he'll also fall unconscious, like how Mother Yashoda, right? When she sees the entire universe in his mouth, she falls unconscious, right? So the same way, when the Brahmin sees, he will fall unconscious or he faints, and then Nimai will again slowly rub his forehead so that he will get up. Okay, and then the Brahmin gets up, and then he realizes that the Lord is answering his prayers through Nimai. Okay, or the Lord is tasting the food, and then he feels very happy, and then he starts eating the prasadam. Okay, by then it's already morning, and Nimai's father Jagannath Mishra will come out of the room, and then he will see the Pandit having the prasadam, and then Mishra will ask, I hope that you were able to offer the prasadam to the Lord, and I hope it was successful also. And then the Brahmin tells him, okay, so the third time the Brahmin does not have any complaint, because he already got the darshan of the Lord, and also the Lord had eaten his prasadam. Okay, so he's satisfied, he's happy, and so he will have his meal very peacefully. Okay, so so let's end. So that's about the 16th chapter and the story with reference to the chapter. And let's complete the session by reciting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, all of you unmute yourself and say once Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Anybody has any doubt?
Ma'am, ma'am, today, ma'am,
Yeah.
today I have chanted the holy name of Krishna
Ma'am, those
by
who
using
don't
this
have
pala.
doubt, can you? Hare Krishna, Mathaji. Hare Krishna, Mathaji. Ma'am, those who don't
Hare
have doubt,
Krishna.
can you